Hi, Coral fans.
Hey, Coral fans. Welcome to video number
six.
Video number 6. And as promised, we're actually just going to do some art for you today.
Yeah.
I have my canvas kind of already set up, as well as Tyrie has hers set up. And she kind of already has planned what she's going to draw. Yeah. And you can see that I am drawing something here. So big shout out to all our followers, anybody that's watched our videos. Thank you. We appreciate you. And what else do we got to talk about tonight?
What we're gonna draw. What we're drawing.
Let's just get into it. I don't think we need to say anything. Do you think we need to say anything?
But I need to tell them what I'm gonna draw.
Okay, you could tell them what you're gonna draw.
I'm gonna draw a pizza in space.
Why would you draw a pizza in space?
Because I believe it's National Pizza Day.
National Pizza Day! Hooray!
Hooray!
Okay, so you draw that, and I am drawing Kayla the dolphin, who is planned to be in probably one of my upcoming books sooner than the other books. So I have her opacity dropped down pretty low. So as you can see, she is a cute dolphin. I'm going to kind of go in and tell the story of how I came about her and what she needs help with from Coral. So as you can see, I have some textures. I have the image that I brought in. I have another draw here in a background color. You can toggle that on and off. But I'm just going to go in with my coloring pencil. Again, thank you, Genevieve, for that. And this is really just a loose sketch. You could tell that I have some stabilization going on here.
Done with the stars.
So I kind of draw these and then let the program kind of auto-correct my loops so they're nice and fluid and round. And then sometimes I go up here and edit arc and stretch my points out so they match my original drawing.
And if you're drawing a black background and if you're trying to do something else that is like black, like an outline, you should try using a very dark blue. Very dark blue.
A very dark blue is what Tyrie says you should do. All right, simple little arc. Doing her flukes, I think is what they are called on a dolphin. And come around here to the other side. And I'm going to have that join in. So Kayla is my sister-in-law, my wife's sister. And she has always loved dolphins. And if you notice that Kayla kind of looks pink on the top. Well, my sister Kayla, who I've known since she was 4 years old, and she's an adult now, and so I'm not going to give away her age or anything like that, but my poor sister Kayla, she does get sunburnt very easy, and so that brought about the story of Kayla the dolphin, of basically every time she surfaces and goes up to the surface of the water, she gets sunburned. And as a dolphin, they are air breathers, so they need to surface every so often to get some oxygen. Well, that wouldn't be very prudent for a dolphin, and if they have to keep going up. So when she meets Coral, she kind of lets her know what is going on, and together they kind of figure out how to solve that problem in a unique and fun way.
I put so much detail that I put drippies on the pizza.
Drippies on the pizza, yum.
Look, drippy
Is that cheese?
Yeah, drippy cheese. You can keep on talking.
You can keep on talking.
So now I'm adding a little bit of sauce over to look like the sauce went under the cheese. And then I'm going to add the pepperoni.
So my art process will probably extend beyond this video. I'm going to get as much done in this time that we have, but I don't want my videos to be too long either. So just a fair warning, I will finish it up after we're done recording, and I will post that kind of time lapse. If you've seen any of my other personal videos on TikTok or on my Facebook page, you'll notice that I do a time lapse quite often of them. So I will finish that up with whatever I don't finish in the video. You'll see the whole video there kind of stitched together with both this video and the time lapse.
And guys, if you don't want to, you don't have to, but comment down below what your favorite pizza is.
Ooh, that would be good. What's your favorite pizza, Tyrie?
My favorite pizza is just cheese, because I'm not a big fan of pepperoni.
What about mushrooms?
I do not like mushrooms, but my dad likes like everything on it pizza, but that's just gross.
That's just gross, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I like flavor. What's wrong with liking flavor?
But usually from Domino's, I get their like little bread knots.
What are those called?
Bread knots.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I think they're called garlic knots.
Yes, they're called garlic knots because they have garlic on them.
You like garlic?
Yes.
Good thing you're not a vampire.
My sister is a vampire.
You're gonna have vampire hunters coming looking for her.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Sorry.
So anyway, my
Hunters
favorite
are gonna
pizza
come get you.
is a deluxe pizza with everything on it. Not anchovies, but you know, close to everything. I like most of it. All right, so that's my, hold on, Tyrie. This is my sketch layer is basically done. And again, this is sketch, so I'm kind of getting a little too involved with my sketch. Sometimes we fall in love with our sketches. So I'm going to drop my opacity down to about 30. I don't know why I like it being so exact, but I do. And then I'm going to add another layer on top of that. And I'm going to drop Kayla's original image out of the picture. And so in this new layer that I just made, I'm going to go up here to my dark edges. And before I drop her all the way out, I'm going to put her to max opacity and kind of grab her. I want her up. Let's see, move. Okay, so I want her up above this level, so above everything. And I am going to go into my palettes, and I'm going to add a palette from, I'm going to create a new palette from, let's see, create a new palette. What's up, Tyrie?
Is Jupiter orange and red?
I think so.
Okay. And me and my dad and my sister play this game called Good Pizza, Great Pizza.
What's it called?
Good Pizza, Great Pizza.
There we go, and it's National Pizza Day, so maybe we should play that game a little bit, huh?
Yeah. Maybe if we have time, we'll show you the game.
We can't do that. We don't own that game.
I'm kidding.
I can't show images from that. We don't know all the rules of what we can show you and what we can't show you. So we're going to probably refrain from showing you anything that we don't have rights to.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. And I'm drawing.
It doesn't matter,
planets.
Stevie. I'm just going to refrain from it.
We're drawing. Now I'm drawing planets. I've already drawn Earth. Sorry, it's so small. Look at it.
Okay, I think that's a good palette. And if you watch what I was doing, I was adding a new palette, and it kind of grabs from the image. So I have this original image in my, bless you.
Thank you.
I have this original image in my photo album and my camera album. So I had to load it a couple of times because I was wanting to make sure to get all of her values of blues and grays, and of course her pinks. And I kind of know which pink I use is normally this one, but just in case I wanted that palette available from the original image. So now I can go in here and I could drop her, go back into my layer here, make sure that I have my dark edges watercolor brush selected, and I am going to go into all these palettes. So I think I may just use my normal palette here.
Well, this is gonna be hard.
And so let me get rid of all these. Delete.
I'm trying to draw the
Delete.
planet with the
And
circles
delete.
around it.
Sorry, I
the
took
wings.
up all that time doing that, but this is just my normal palette. Most of my colors are here, so I'm going to use this blue, dark edges. And so, if you watch what I'm doing, I am going to basically, I want this all to be one stroke. What's up, Tyrie?
So this planet is a planet. I don't know which planet.
This
it's
planet
called.
is a planet, is what she's trying to say,
I don't
folks.
know what planet it is. I think it's like Saturn with the rings.
Well, the Saturn is the planet with the rings.
Yes, and this is Saturn. It kind of looks like a ship, but I will draw a ship later.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just flooding the area with this dark edges
Then we'll
watercolor
draw
brush.
Pluto.
And I want to get as close to the edge that I can that I first drew with my sketch layer. And the importance of that is that this brush will eventually run out of paint and stop working on me. And then when I dip again into the digital paint, if you will, it will add, like I actually added more paint to my brush, which is something I'm not wanting it to do because it will look darker. And so the tip of her tail up here is going to have that. I'm going to show you what I mean here in a second as I go to reposition my brush. Let me try to get this extended down. So this was all done in one stroke. And so as I reposition, let me show you here in the eyeballs. So when I push down here, it's going to look very similar color, but as it overlaps in her eyes, you see how it's dark here, light here. If you're not wanting that effect, you need to try to draw it all in one stroke with this brush. And you don't really have to worry about it because you can blend it out. In this brush pack that I got from Genevieve's store, there is a water blender. You can use a the regular like nudge tool to smudge, nudge, whatever you want to call it, out. The water blender tool kind of works a little bit different, so you could find her. I'll link her below, and if you would like to buy her brushes, you can. It's linked on her website. But this is that water blender brush that I was talking about, and as I just go over it, it kind of just blends out the paint, so you don't really notice that darkness over there. But it also bleeds out of your line a little bit, so I'm going to have to clean that up with the eraser tool here in a second. Here in the eyeball area, I don't really mind a whole lot because I'm going to paint over that and it's going to be opaque. So you're not really going to notice that except for the area around the eyes. So I may have to blend and erase this area, but not a big deal. And you kind of want some of those values anyway because it's supposed to look like watercolor. So when it looks like watercolor, it's a different style than what I used to do. That's what I'm going for. So if you look at this original image, it was very clean, very digital. That's not how I normally draw. I was normally a traditional artist that used paint and inks and colored pencils and etc. So my favorite medium is truly ink on paper and watercolor. And so by doing this in watercolor, it's more natural to what I would truly create if it was done physically or traditionally, is like they call it. So that layer is really good. I really like how it came out. Again, I don't really need this layer. I like to look at the value. If I zoom in, you can see the jagged lines, and I like that. That looks like I actually watercolored it. And we're going to get to what that looks like here in a little bit. I like to add another layer because I am going to add a very, very light gray. It's almost white.
Okay.
And what are you doing, Tyrie?
So I'm doing.
Explain what's going on in your picture there.
There's really two funny parts. So of course we have the pizza in space, and we have all the planets. Now this is a ship, and the ship is trying to save the pizza from the sun, because I added the drippy parts because the sun is too hot, because it's hot for itself, because it has sunglasses.
Wow, there's a lot going on in that picture, folks. I think you did an excellent job.
Thank you.
So show us what this is, the pizza in space?
Yeah.
And what's that?
This is the crust.
The crust. And what's this? Jupiter?
Yeah.
And that's the sun. And that's Earth. And what's that? Saturn?
Saturn.
And then is that a spaceship?
No, it's Pluto.
Okay. What's this? A spaceship?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
I'm gonna do something really quick. I'm gonna replace its mouth with something else, because I'm gonna add 2 more parts to it that I forgot to add. Just gonna do this.
So what I'm doing here is I'm adding just a layer of gray to soften up this blue and to break it up, and then I'm going to blend it out. And since this is on a separate layer, notice how these 2 layers are different, they're separate. When I'm blending it, it's actually blending in white, nothing. It's just blending nothing, kind of thinning out the paint. So I guess it's not blending in white, it's blending in nothing, like I guess water. I think that's probably the name of the brush, is water blender brush. So I'm going to drop the opacity on this, so you're not going to really see a lot of this. A lot of it's just going to be slight value added once I add it onto the main
Now
layer.
I'm finished.
Now what?
So I changed it up because I added little like sweat to it, and its tongue is hanging out because it's so hot for itself.
The sun is making himself hot.
Yeah.
His future's so bright he has to wear shades.
Because every single time he's out, that all of his hotness is still on his body, so he feels it.
Gotcha. Important things to know.
Yes.
Awesome picture, Tyrie. Awesome picture. I like the detail that you put into it.
Yes.
Are you going to draw us another picture while I finish up my drawing?
Yeah, I'm gonna draw. Wait, what was I gonna draw?
I don't know. You didn't tell me.
I forgot.
You forgot.
Oh yeah. So I'm going to draw the American flag.
The American flag? I thought you were going to draw something Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
And the American flag is definitely not teal.
Okay, I'm gonna draw Valentine's. Because if you do not know, Valentine's Day is in 4 days.
40 days?
No, 4.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, I said 4 days.
Sound like you said 40 days.
If that would be torture.
Torture?
I
How many
mean,
days away do you think Christmas is? More than 40.
360.
No, not quite. We're in February, so I don't know how many days. I didn't count, but so this is just adding value into my drawing of the pink now, which I am going
I'm
to
drawing pink too.
run the I'm going to lower the opacity. If you missed what I did, see how it only draws on Kayla's area? Well, I used a clipping mask. So clipping mask clips it to the mask below it, so it masks it to this so it won't go over. And that's a real handy feature if you're trying to draw anything above to reflect on below. So I think that's a little too pink, so I'm going to drop the opacity down to about 60-ish. Maybe a little more, maybe 70-ish, 75-ish. Yeah, I want it to actually where you can see pink. So I think that looks good there. And then the other spots and stuff I'm going to throw in probably the next layer after some details. Some people go in and they name these layers. I'm usually only working on one drawing at a time, so I never feel like I need to. If I was drawing vector, I definitely would do that, but this isn't a vector layer, or a vector drawing. So what are you working on, Tyrie?
I'm working on the heart, and I built another layer so I can draw in the pink. And how I'm gonna do that is put it on alpha lock.
Look at you knowing what to do. So proud of your tool usage over there. Do you like alpha lock?
Yeah.
It's handy, isn't it?
Yeah, sometimes I don't understand because it like goes on the outline, but now I understand.
Now you understand how it works?
Yeah. And I like to use alpha lock whenever I'm having struggles.
That's good. I'm glad that you know that there's a tool there to help you.
It did it again, look. It did it.
Did it again?
Look! It won't let me draw inside.
Well, you're alpha locked to the layer that's just the shape of the circle, shape of the heart. So you have to fill the heart. Fill the heart with a color.
Okay, so I want it in that.
Unalpha lock it. Okay, and then you want it that pink. So drag that pink. No.
Okay.
Drag this pink to that heart shape. And now do you want the outline that color?
Yeah.
Okay, so now alpha lock it. Okay, and now draw on the outline. Is that what you were wanting?
Yeah.
Did you just learn something new?
Yeah.
Was it amazing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Dad's here to help you.
Yeah, and it still looks like a heart.
It still does look a heart. I think your heart was really cool looking. So now I'm just going around this white layer and cleaning it up from the brush of the dark edged watercolor brush, which gives it a nice effect.
Take it off alpha lock and make another layer for it to spell.
For it to what?
I'm gonna put letters in it.
Oh, okay.
Saying love.
Love.
Yeah.
Do you know how to spell that word?
Yeah, I spell it all the time.
You do?
L-O-V-E.
Very good. You knew that word fast.
Yeah.
Do you love drawing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I want to grow up like you.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I'm going to turn off my reference layer, and I'm satisfied with the eyeballs looking the way they do. For me, they don't have to be perfect because I need them opaque so they don't show through. So I'm just going to keep duplicating this until I know it's a nice, thick opaque. And I never...
3 more layers.
The watercolor doesn't do its true color, so I alpha lock it and then I fill the layer, and then see, now it turns white, and that's the color I'm actually looking for, is that color. So now I'm going to go in. Now that it's actually white, I can clean it up just a little bit, and I think we may be getting close to our time. I need to look at...
Time to color?
No, I think we're getting close to the end of this video.
I'm not done drawing.
Well, do I look like I'm done drawing?
No.
Right?
But I'm not even close to done drawing.
Not even close.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. So let's zoom out of our drawing really quick and let's make sure that they can see it. So I think we're going to stop here. Maybe we'll upload a part 2 to this video. Unless, do you have a lot more to draw?
I only have to draw like 4 more things.
What else do you have to draw?
I have to finish this, which is 1 layer, and then another layer, and then another layer, and then another layer.
That's a lot. Like, I still have tons of stuff to draw, and that's okay. We don't have to be finished. I will upload your drawing with my drawing, and we will finish it in the video.
I thought we were gonna finish it off camera.
That's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to finish our drawing off camera, so this video isn't too long. I thank you for anybody that watched all this of us drawing, but here you can see our drawings finished so far, and you'll see a finished drawing of Kayla and Kiri's pizza universe there, and then her Valentine's lovers sharing a heart, and I will upload her video as well. So thank you everybody for watching.
Thank you for watching.
We appreciate you watching.
Sure to click that.
Yeah, we don't know where they are. Like, do all that stuff if you feel like doing it. We appreciate that.
And by the way, comment what your favorite pizza is.
Yeah, we'll comment. We'll answer you, and we'll see if you like that pizza. If we like that pizza. And then one last thing I want to share with you is I've been linking my Patreon, and it's hard to link that on here and talk about it, but if you are interested in supporting the channel, you can go to Patreon. The link will be in the description in this video, and you can see the different tiers where you could actually get something back if you decide to become a patron on my Patreon page, and if not, there's just levels to support as well, and that keeps us excited and wanting to do more videos and more content for you. So bye from here. Thank you, and we love you all.
Yeah, bye. Make sure to have a great Valentine's Day.
Bye guys.
Bye.